If your C drive is full on Windows 11, everything feels heavier than it should. Apps open slower, updates fail, and the PC starts stuttering in normal tasks. The worst move is panic deleting random folders because you can break Windows fast. So we are going to free around 20 gigabytes safely in the right order. Rule 1 is simple. Clean junk first, then remove big apps, then move heavy files. Open Settings, go to System, then Storage, and let Windows scan the drive. Select Windows Update Cleanup, Temporary Files, Delivery Optimization Files, and DirectX Shader Cache. Be careful with downloads because it might contain your real files, so review before selecting it. Hit Remove Files, then restart once because a reboot clears caches and applies cleanup properly. Next, open Recycle Bin and sort by size because it often hides huge files for months. Delete what you truly do not need, and remember the bin can hold tens of gigabytes. Now go to Settings, Apps, Installed Apps, and sort by size to find the biggest offenders. Uninstall games you do not play and apps you forgot because this is a massive win. If you remove one large game, you can free more space than any cleaner app ever will. After uninstalling, restart again because some apps leave services until reboot. Now stop guessing and find the real space hogs so you do not delete the wrong thing. Install Wistry, scan the C drive, and look for the top 2 or 3 largest folders. Common monsters are videos, downloads piles, desktop clutter, game capture folders, and editor caches. If you see a giant folder and you are not sure what it is, do not delete it yet. Open it, check file types, and confirm it is your content, not a Windows system folder. Next, move your heavy personal folders off C drive instead of deleting your life. If you have a D drive or a second SSD, move videos first because it grows quietly. Right-click the videos folder, open Properties, go to Location, and move it to D. Do the same for downloads if it is full of installers and large files you do not need on C. This keeps Windows on C, but your heavy content lives elsewhere, and your system stays breathable. Now check browser download folders and delete duplicate installers you no longer need. Also check video editor export folders because they leave huge temporary renders behind. If you use OBS or game recording, move the recording save path to another drive today. Now look at OneDrive and Cloud Sync because it can feel C drive like a slow leak. If you use OneDrive, sync only what you need, not your entire photo and video history. If you do not use it, remove it from startup apps so it stops running every boot. In storage settings, open cleanup recommendations and remove unused large files you recognize. Now check system restore usage because restore points can quietly take many gigabytes. Search for system protection, open it, and see how much space is reserved for restore points. Reduce the match uses slightly on small drives, but do not turn protection off blindly. Now do one more safety check. Make sure C drive has at least 20% free space. Windows needs room for updates, paging, and normal caching behavior. When the drive is nearly full, everything feels slower because Windows cannot work efficiently. Do not install random cleaner apps that promise one-click speed because they often delete the wrong things. The real fix is simple habits, not magic software, and not constant tweaking. Turn on Storage Sense so Windows auto cleans temp files and empties the bin on a schedule. Set it to run weekly because small cleanups prevent big disasters later. One extra safe spot is your temp folder. Press WinR, type %temp%, sort by date, and delete obvious old files. Skip anything that refuses, then empty the bin. Create one rule for yourself. Big files go to D and C stays for Windows and programs. If your C drive is a tiny SSD and you keep filling it, accept the honest truth. You are fighting a daily hardware limit, and a bigger SSD is the long-term solution. Quick recap so you can apply this fast without getting lost. Clean temporary files, empty recycle bin, uninstall big apps, then scan with Wiztree for monsters. Move videos and downloads using the location tab, then control OneDrive and restore point size. If you do those steps in order, freeing 20 gigabytes is realistic for most people today. Follow for more safe Windows fixes and subscribe if you want the next guide on keeping Windows lightweight.